Hey everyone, welcome back to Unwind, a place where you can sit back and relax, and a place for us to dump whatever's on our minds onto you. Thanks for tuning in, and please don't forget to check out our Patreon page where our patrons can catch the latest episodes first and get exclusive perks you can't find anywhere else. I'm Kenny.
And I'm Chris.
And welcome to Unwind.
What was it? Let's get into it.
How's it going?
Good. After this extended holiday.
Yeah, how was your break?
Oh my goodness, you would not believe how much I didn't do in the 3 days I had off.
That's some break, 3 days.
3 days. Thank you, school.
From school, right back into school.
All these people. I am not even upset.
No?
The SkyTrains aren't half as busy.
Yeah.
No one else is in school anymore. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. I love it. So yeah, just went home to Kamloops, took a bus. It's gonna take 4.5 hours. Definitely took 6.5.
Wow. Should have brought my Switch.
Yeah. I did this thing. I don't know if anyone else has ever done this, but it was Thursday after noon, and I decided I wanted to take the bus at Thursday at 3. And so I just booked the train bus. I guess it's the long distance bus. And got on, and I didn't have anything I needed. And so I got on the bus, and it was 20 minutes into the trip that I realized I didn't have the Switch, which is literally designed to be a portable console.
Yup.
And it was another hour into the trip when I realized I'm wearing the only pair of contacts I have, and I have to go 3 days.
You didn't take your glasses either?
I did not.
That's
all
sad.
I had was the stuff I needed for school that day.
Well, there
and
you go.
So I got there, and it was all actually fine in games.
That's good.
Because I just bought more.
Wow.
We can do in North America, you know?
Look at you, Mr. Money
Look at me
Pants.
go! What?
What? Mr. Money Pants.
Mr. Money Pants.
Money Pants.
That feels offensive, but okay.
Well, you just went and bought some stuff.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm poor.
Yo.
It's fine.
Yo. So, what do you get up to?
Well, no more school.
No more school.
So my vacation is pretty much forever until I find a job.
Permanent vacation. Sounds like a good time.
But somehow I find myself back at school when I'm not even going
You're
to the
welcome.
school anymore.
Is it weird?
I don't know. Not really.
When you leave high school and go back to your high school, literally even the next semester, it's
It's
a low-key weird.
Yeah.
I can't relate, but...
Because you were homeschooled.
But, I always felt weird going into high schools because it was look at all these plebs in their lockers. But
Yeah.
Did it feel weird?
It was weird seeing everyone just sitting in the lounge.
That was
everyone was still
weird.
here.
Because, that's not normal.
No.
I think that was I think even if you were still going here, that would have been what the heck is going on?
And then I see Dassy and I give her a hug, and then someone grabs my hand. I was like, what the heck is this? And it's just JT sitting on the couch. I was like, oh, this is okay.
Oh, what a gem.
But it kind of freaked me out a little bit.
I swear with his comforting face, I could literally not know him. If he just grabbed my hand on the bus, I would be like, oh.
Everything is better now.
Hi. You just improved my quality of life.
Actually, though.
Just send JT to any problem around the world, and he can just comfort people.
Right.
With his raw presence. Raw might have been a weird choice of word.
Yeah, that was really weird.
With his presence. We'll just, yeah. Yeah.
We missed you on Thursday, though, since you weren't here.
Thursday? What
Yeah.
happened? I don't even know what happened.
They went out for dinner, and
Oh,
then
my
they ordered
goodness.
too much food, so they called me up and was like, come eat food.
They know Kenny can eat lots of food because he likes food. I thought of a bunch of things, and it would either be rude to him or racist or just generally mean. And because I'm a good person, I refrained. You're welcome.
But yeah, it was weird because I was like, it's going to take me half an hour to get there. You guys are probably going to get kicked out before I get there.
Yeah. Real.
But then they're like, no, we're just starting to cook some stuff right now. I was like, oh, okay. So then I went, and then they're all just standing outside waiting for me. I was like, oh, cool. But then they made me a little package of food.
Oh, what a gem.
Yeah.
Gems. Peoples. Having a hard time focusing on school and what you're saying because I'm excited
Yeah.
for tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Tuesday.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. And what's happening on Tuesday?
We're going to go see Avengers.
Avengers!
Avengers! Endgame!
Endgame. Yo, how many like speakers around the world are using Endgame as the title of their speeches and talks and whatever they're doing, just because of the hype around it right now?
Everyone. Because they're like, maybe we can make some money off of this.
Like English teachers in high school.
Endgame.
Welcome to the Endgame.
And people are like, what?
And people are like, huh? And then they're like, just kidding, it's just a paper. And they're like, what the heck, man?
Get ready to hand in your homework.
Dude, you should be a teacher. Like, if my teacher was like, actually, no, I'd still be like, ugh. It doesn't matter how they said it. If a teacher's like, hand in a paper, I'd be like, ugh.
How dare you?
How dare you? Your teacher's like, just give me the paper. And you're like, how dare you?
Right.
Just give me the paper. Just write this 700 pages.
Right, yes.
And give it to me.
Just right now.
Right now.
But yeah.
Yo, but the internet.
I like the internet.
Seems to think and have severe theories on how Endgame is finishing.
Well, people know now.
Which involves Ant-Man.
Oh,
or is
no.
that old news?
That's old news.
That's
but,
old
like,
news.
we haven't talked about it.
Yeah. I've been avoiding anything that says Endgame like the plague, so I really don't have any internet theories about it.
I'm scared to go on to social media.
Oh, straight up. Even, like, meme pages and stuff. I'm like, But, like, what are your theories?
I don't know. I think some people are going to die.
Yeah.
Some people aren't going to come back.
Yeah.
But I'm like pretty sure everyone that was dusted in the last one is going to come back.
I'm not like it 50% makes sure because they killed off like a million characters that they just built. But at the same time, like I almost hope they don't, because as soon as they start bringing back dead characters to me, like the whole like permadeath loses its validity to me. Like that's I'm gonna go off topic for 5 seconds here, but that's why I at least appreciate like Game of Thrones is because like they keep you on the edge of your seat and it keeps you more anxious than like any other show because they kill a character and they've killed characters that were like big name actors and that's just that and they're done and they're gone.
Jon Snow?
He's not dead yet.
He was
Do you
dead.
even know the show?
Okay,
that was one time. But like, who's the dude in the very first? I don't think you've seen it, but the very first season,
Ned.
Yeah. He's like a big name actor.
He got his head cut off.
Yeah, and he's
right?
like isn't he a big name actor?
Yeah.
I feel like he's pretty big.
Yeah.
And like they just chopped him first season.
Well, because that's what happens.
Yeah. But like I guess another good example would be like Supernatural. They're like, he's dead, but then they bring him back, and then they're like, oh, but he's dead, and then they bring him back, and they bring him back, and they bring him back. And it just never keeps, like, I stop feeling anxious for my characters, because, like, oh, he'll die, but he'll be back. And whatever. Whereas, like, this is, like, a turning point. But apparently this is, like, the end of an era, and then they're going to, like, restart.
Yeah, so they called the first phase, second phase, and this phase of the movie universe the Infinity Saga. So then phase 4 is going to be a whole new thing.
So will it be like another 3, do you think?
Probably. Or, I don't know. They can do whatever they want. Because there's like, we can make whatever and people will go see it.
Like, fair.
Right?
But I'd be curious to see how they're going to tie it in and be like, is it going to reference the old films as if this happened after? Or is it just going to be like, new universe, boom? But I feel like it'd be like a waste to throw it all away now. Unless they killed characters that they want to bring back. To start like a whole new quote-unquote universe would be a really great way to replace actors if they needed to.
I think everything's just going to stay in the same universe and just like continue. But this is like an ending for whatever characters.
It's hard to imagine new characters, but at the same time, before the films came out, characters like Iron Man, nobody knew who he was.
Iron Man was like low on Marvel's like hierarchy of like popular characters.
Yeah.
But
then they made the movie that was really good. The very first one was really, really good. And it kind of blew him up. Yeah. So I think that they could kind of do that with any characters. They just really need to do it well, right?
I was never really into Marvel comics, though.
No?
Too. I was more a DC person.
But the DC comic movies have just been poop in the bed.
Yeah, the DC movies aren't very good. But their TV shows and their comics are very good.
With the exception of Wonder Woman. I really enjoyed that
Wonder Woman was pretty good.
Wonder Woman is pretty good.
I still need to go see Shazam.
I've heard good things about that one.
Yeah, and I love Zachary Levi, the guy that plays the older Shazam.
Dude, he's beefy.
Yeah.
Beefcake.
But he was in a show.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Kenny's kinky side just came out.
But he was in a show that I used to watch growing up called Chuck.
Chud?
Chuck.
Chum.
Okay.
Chum Chuck.
Yes.
It's like a nunchuck, but worse. Chum Chuck.
But yeah, that was a really good show.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I feel like, for me, just to, like, backtrack, like, I liked Wonder Woman a lot. Like, it was a really good film, but I also like Gal Gadot. Is that her name? She's just a really fantastic actress. And so, or I think she's good. I think she killed it.
Yeah.
Do you not think she was good?
She's okay. Her acting is meh.
Well, I'm not also a very good actress critic. I can tell if someone's like really bad, and then like the occasion comes when someone's like really good. Then I can be like, wow. But there's like that big in between where I'm like, well, that was good, and people like critic friends are like, well, actually, and they'll just blow me out of the water. Yeah, I feel very uncultured. Actually, of all things to be cultured in, like films aren't them. Okay, I'm gonna go off here.
Go ahead.
Like, I have friends, and all my friends
You have
like
friends?
dude, joke's on you. It's for that podcast. Pretend. It's act. All my friends who are like serious movie critics, they'll like tell their thoughts on that, and they'll be like, okay, what's a good film? And they're like, have you seen the French film by dude you've never heard of called movie you've definitely never heard of? And it's like, what? And they're like, yeah, it was at the 2006 French Film Festival. And I'm like, did you say wah to the 2006 French Film Festival?
Yeah, I did.
But yeah, like they get so deep into it, and I laugh at them. But then I think about me with music. I'm like, yo, have you heard this song? And they're like, no. I'm like, oh, because it only has 1,000 plays on Spotify. That makes sense. You know?
Yeah.
You know? But to get back to the original topic, what do you think, just off of Kenny mind, is going to happen in Endgame? We're going full circle.
Oh. Like time travel for sure.
Ugh, I don't like time travel.
Because I've seen the trailers and stuff. The cool thing about the trailers, the Russo brothers, the directors, were like, we're not really showing anything past the first 30 minutes of the movies in the trailer.
Nice.
And this is like a 3-hour movie.
I'm
like, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty good. It also means that the first 30... Wow.
There's so much that happens in the first 30 minutes.
Joke's on us, it's actually only a 45-minute movie. Anyways, continue.
I don't know. I don't want Captain America to die, but I feel like that's gonna happen.
He's okay at best.
He okay.
He okay.
He okay. I don't know. There's too many things going on in my head. What do you think is gonna happen?
Dude, way to reverse the question because you don't have an answer.
Yeah, that's right.
Jeez, bro. Get it. Something about the interaction in Infinity Wars makes me think that like Iron Man is going to be important. Plus, I read this like little thing. It wasn't a spoiler, but it was like a thing I read about like Infinity War, about how there's only one of the Avengers that Thanos knew, and that was Tony Stark. And so that has to be important in some way. Sorry, laptop things. That has to be important in some way.
And
so like
Tony Stark was the guy that started this whole movie universe too.
Tony Stark is gonna pull that thing on him and just because nowhere in the movies does it say that Thanos is bulletproof.
That's true.
Just pop and he just dies. Remember what I said about the 45-minute movie theory? He's got a full suit, just reaches in, the suit opens up, pulls out a Glock, pop. Just...
If they do kill Thanos, I feel like Thor's going to go for his head, just as cheesy as that's going to be. And he'd be like, I went for the head, sucker.
My favorite thing was like, it's like, you should have gone for the head. Or just chop off the hand.
Right? Just chop off his arm.
You went for the perfect in-between of the two solutions. Like a dumbass. At the same time, you got to give it up to the guy who's not used to a sharp object.
Right.
He's kind of a thick boy. I still wish that comic book Thor was more like Norse god Thor, who was just a complete and utter dumbass. who ate 100 goats just to get his hammer back from ice
Yum.
giants. That's what they're called. Like, that is just my favorite mythology story of all time.
I'm excited to see like the interactions between the Avengers and like Nebula, because she...
Who's Nebula?
A Gamora's sister. The robot girl.
Blue chick.
Yeah.
Blue chick baby.
Because she's going to be with the Avengers.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
She's an Avenger now.
Yeah.
They'll give anyone an Avenger title these days.
Well, because everyone's dead. They're like, shoot, we need to find more people.
Gotta beef up our numbers.
And they're like, oh, Raccoon and Blue Girl? Sure. Be an Avenger. And they're like, I don't want to be.
Blueface,
okay.
baby.
Blueface.
Get it?
No.
Kenny, do you know modern culture? He's
Nope.
a rapper. Do you know
Do you know who you're talking to?
True. Do you know that song, like, it's kind of been big, Tatiana? Bust down Tatiana.
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh, okay.
He's not exactly fantastic. Maybe unpopular opinion, he's okay at best.
Ooh.
That's also what I said about Lil Pump, but he now gets like 18 million streams a month on Spotify, so like,
True.
unpopular opinion.
I've been streaming Earth a lot just so I can be like, have money. And I'm like, I'm going to
go
buy
stream
it too.
Earth to
and
save the planet.
I'm going to be like, spend all this money to save the Earth while I leave the tap on while I brush my teeth. Just kidding. I don't do that. I don't know why people do that.
Straws.
Why do people leave the tap on while they brush their teeth?
I know. I don't like the noise. It's just white noise to me.
Right. I just make my toothbrush wet, and then I brush my teeth, and then I like turn back on the tap to like rinse my mouth, and that's it.
That sounds like a lot of effort, bro.
What do you do?
Not the exact same thing. I'm just flaming you right now for killing the environment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's why we have paper straws, because you won't turn the tap off.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, as cool as paper straws are, they suck.
Nothing like a soggy straw 2/3 of the way through your drink.
Remember when we went and got Slurpees?
No.
Wow.
Give me a refresh, and give everyone else a refresh too.
Well, we went and got Slurpees one day.
Okay.
And then they had paper straws.
You gotta expand on the story here, bro.
That's the story.
That's the whole story?
Yeah, and then we were just like, we went back to the house, and you're like, man, this straw sucks. And then we had metal straws at the house.
Because especially for something like a Slurpee, I guess not especially for a Slurpee, but like
for anything.
Well, I guess it would be especially because they're a bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And like halfway through my drink, it got soggy, and it like straight up just closed in the middle because I'm sucking, and I sucked too hard, and it closed.
Oh.
And I was like, "Come on!" It sounds like a song. I'm gonna just write a diss track on paper straws.
Paper straws.
Just kidding. I can't flow.
Well, I saw this thing on Facebook, this article on Facebook a couple of weeks ago.
Facebook.
That someone's been making straws out of like grass.
That's cool. And do they work better to like not get sog?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing.
That's
my biggest beef with paper straws. I'm not like plastic or not, fam, because like it's not like I'm like a eco warrior, but I'm also like I'm not exactly about just straight up killing the environment. You know what I mean? I'm like a healthy in between, and so it's like, can't we find a way to save the environment and also save my dignity? Like,
yeah,
isn't there happy in between? What about like, didn't they make plastic bags out of like seaweed? So they degraded after like a month.
Probably.
So why can't we do that for straws?
Right.
Why does it gotta be paper?
Yeah.
And doesn't paper kill trees, which also doesn't help the problem?
Yeah.
Like, we need something more renewable. Hemp.
Ooh.
Hemp is actually crazy. Did you
Hemp
know
you
that?
can use so much stuff.
Science moment on Unwind. You can harvest hemp like 2 or 3 times a year, and you get like far more crop than almost anything else per pasture land. Like, I don't know the exact numbers, but like it's super crazy. And so you can get like tons of hemp for like, say, Saskatchewan with big squares. Like, you get like tons of out of it. So like we could replace like wood paper with hemp paper like decently quickly if we wanted to.
Yeah.
But especially in Canada, the forestry is such a big industry that they kind of won't let that happen. Because
yeah. Yeah, exactly that.
I don't know, like government conspiracies. We don't need guests to talk about government conspiracies.
No.
But I think that like industry, like, and not even government, like the thousands and thousands of people who work in that, of course we wouldn't want to shut them down.
Yeah.
Or just get them all new jobs.
Yeah. But also, apparently oat milk is... Oat milk.
Oh, my bad.
Is the new fad.
Is it good?
I don't know. Never tried it. But apparently it uses like a lot less resources than like making like an almond milk or something.
Yo, and straight up, even if you don't want to suck on cow milk, almond milk ain't good. Sorry, it's not good.
There's so many different milks out there now that they have like macadamia nut milk. They have cashew milk.
Yo, okay, if you're listening, give us a comment. What's the best kind of milk other than cow milk?
Right.
Because the only other milk I can think of that I really like isn't really like an amazing substitute because it's goat milk.
Mm.
And it's like harder to make than cow milk. And like, if you don't want animal milk, you're still getting animal milk.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I guess coconut milk's pretty fire.
Coconut milk's pretty good, yeah.
Coconut milk's pretty fire. I've never had it with like cereal though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of different milks.
We should have like a milk taste
milk
test.
contest. Yo,
Yeah.
that'd be crazy. Just get like shot glasses. And they're full of milk. Some like roommate walks in and you just got like shot glasses of milk walked in and they just like dad disappointment face. They're like, why did I move into this place? Why am I doing this with my life?
Exactly.
It's especially funny if we consider it at your place because it's your sister.
True.
She's like, why did I move in with this weirdo?
Because she had no choice.
Got you there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Roommates are interesting.
Yeah.
Do you like having roommates? Would you rather not have roommates?
I don't know. I've always lived with family.
Always?
Never. Yeah.
Always.
Wow. I've never lived with like any friends. Never
Even
lived
when
on
you were
my
at
own.
college or university or whatever that you went to before here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I moved out. That's my first place that I've ever had.
Wow.
Yeah. Moved out here.
Even that you've lived for more than like a month?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've lived in like home with my parents,
Mm-hmm.
dorms,
Mm-hmm.
in like 2 different dorms with 2 different roommates. I don't know do those count as 2 different
Yeah, sure.
like
2 different people,
one
different experiences.
Yeah, true. 1.5 there. I've lived in Chilliwack, I've lived up north, and then I've lived in my current apartment. So I've had 6 different places, or like 5.5 if you count the 2 dorm rooms, because they're pretty similar rooms, just different roommates.
Yeah, I've only lived where I'm currently living, and then my childhood home.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's coming from an old man like Kenny, a millennial. I'm Gen Z, and I've lived in 6 places. I don't want to say I travel, but be like every single girl on what's the dating site called?
Tinder.
Yo, I just want to travel and have adventures.
And I'm just like,
oh,
yes.
Just take me on adventures.
I'm like, you take me on adventures. Come on.
Yeah, spoil me.
Jeez.
Even though I think that might be a thing, because I've seen this thing a couple times on and off of that site. I can't remember what it's called to save my life.
The one that we were just talking about? Tinder?
I've seen it on and off of Tinder a couple times. I keep wanting to say Tumblr, but I know that's not right.
Tumblr? I never understood.
Me either. Let's not get into that quite yet. I've seen this thing a couple times on and off of. Yo, we should just straight up look this up right now. And it's the call her daddy, #callherdaddy.
What?
And I'm like, what the heck is that?
That's a thing?
Apparently, we're going to look it up right now. And
That's interesting.
hopefully it's not super weird. If it is, we're just going to edit this entire thing out.
I love editing.
Edit? No, you don't even do the editing.
But I like editing.
Urban Dictionary, the GOAT.
Oh,
thank you.
I love Urban Dictionary.
All right, let's see. #callherdaddy. If a girl is the one who wears the pants in the relationship, a.k.a. is the one who takes control during situations. So basically, like, if you're a deadbeat and your girlfriend or SO takes care of you, that would fall under #callherdaddy. Like, which isn't like entirely an awful idea. I would like straight up be a deadbeat. Just kidding, already am. I'm a music major. Just kidding also. I try to do stuff with my life.
Yeah.
If any cute girls are listening to this podcast, I'm not a deadbeat, I swear. I do my dishes.
I feel like that's a lie.
Shh. You know my
I can
apartment's
confirm
clean.
that he is not.
What? Not a deadbeat or not?
Not a deadbeat. No.
No.
There's too many negatives now. I've gotten confused.
Yeah. Yo, did you ever do that as a kid? You'd be like, I'm not gonna take a cookie, and you're like, oh. Even though, wait, would that be? I'm not. Those cancel. So I'm not. No, that'd be not enough.
I'm not gonna take a cookie.
And you think you're like you're it.
I always think that about myself.
That you are it?
Yeah. No.
Dude, that is the confidence we need in today's world.
Yeah.
I am it. I don't even know what that means. I am a clown that kills young kids. I am it.
All profiles just I am it. LinkedIn, I am it.
Yo.
Resume, I am it. And people are like, yo.
Your name, your number, your email, and just like, I'm it.
I'm it.
And they're like, what does this mean? But I feel like we need to interview him to understand.
And then you go in the interview, I'm it. And they're like, oh,
like, what
shoot.
can you offer this place? I'm it.
I'm
They're like, dang.
Okay, hired on the spot.
Be my boss, please.
CEO.
Yeah, that's what being their boss is, Kenny.
I'm sorry.
I don't even think that picked up, bro.
I hope so.
Sorry. That's what he was trying to say. But he didn't do it good enough.
Oh. Justin Bieber, I don't know why that.
What? Hard left, folks. So much for transitions.
I don't know
no,
why
it's all good. It's all good. Hit us up. Hit us with
reminded me
them
of
jubs.
Justin Bieber, but he returned to the stage at Coachella.
I really don't want to like hurt any Bieber fans' feelings, but he left. Where did he go?
I don't know. Apparently he was on stage and was like, I haven't been on stage for 2 years. And I was like, what? It's been 2 years?
2 years?
Right? But apparently he had playback going. So he was trying to sing over it, but they like turned it up really loud. So it looked like he was lip syncing.
But his mic was working.
His mic was working. It was just really low.
So is he just a bad singer now or what?
No, he didn't have. They just decided right then and there that he was gonna go on stage, and then so there's like no sound check or anything for him.
Oh, awkward.
So that's why they had playback. But then people were like, "Oh my god, he's lip syncing, blah 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 blah," and like I was just like, "What's wrong with you people?"
Rep Justin Bieber.
Like,
he also got married. I guess
yeah.
So that's probably why he's been on stage in a while.
Oh. But then Ariana Grande, because he was on during her set, like tweeted out this really long thing. It was just like, why you guys gotta be like that?
To all the fans?
Yeah.
Oh, so she likes Jabe.
Mm-hmm.
Jabe. That's fair. Like,
but like, why do people gotta rip into him like that? That's rude.
And as far as I know, like, I've never been like a big fan of his, but I've respected his art. Like, after the whole teen pop whatever crap was over, like, he left, he got arrested, all that crap went down, and then he released that project, what is it? I forget what it was called, with like Skrill and all those guys, and his music went from like a 30 to like a 90 real fast. And so like I've never been like his biggest fan, but like I've always respected his projects, and so like, come on, people.
Like, come on.
Come on.
Let's see you do that. Get on stage in front of tens of people.
Dude, only 30 people actually went to Coachella. What is it, Coachella?
Coachella,
okay,
yeah.
It was Coachella. Coachella is a crazy show. You know what's a weird trend that I saw this year?
What?
YouTubers pretending they went to Coachella. So making like fake feeds of being at Coachella. And like I saw it from one and I'm like maybe unpopular opinion, but I'm like, that's a stupid idea. And then I saw it from like 3 more. I was like, come on, guys.
They're like, we're cool. We went to Coachella.
Why is this trendy?
I don't know.
It doesn't feel like a good enough idea to be a trend.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I didn't think subpar rap was a good enough idea to be a trend, but here we are.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay, yo. Talking about music for 1 second. You know what's super interesting?
What?
No. You know what is?
Tell me.
Gotcha. That I used to like think pop music was like just okay because I was like a music snob who's like, it's uncomplicated chords and stuff. But like the more I think about it, the more I'm like, this stuff is like catchy as heck.
Yeah.
I like listen to it all the time. I'm like, Dang
That's why they make it.
I'm a basic boy now.
Oh no, what happened to you?
Oh my god, I'm not an art snob anymore.
Yeah.
Why not? Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
But yeah, what happened to you?
What did happen to me? Yo, did you see Ariana Grande in Vancouver?
I knew she was here, and then some of my friends went and saw her.
Is she not just your favorite?
She's okay. I liked her in Victorious.
Unpopular opinion. What is Ariana Grande?
She's a human being.
Dude, that was the most, PC answer
Huh?
I've ever heard.
A human being?
You should go into politics.
I shouldn't.
Why not?
I don't know.
What would you do if you weren't doing what you're doing?
Free puppies.
What?
Giving free puppies to people.
What?
Giving free puppies to people.
Where are you?
We're
so down the deep hole of not having a topic right now. What is going on, Kenny?
Wouldn't that be so nice, though? Like, the look on people's faces is like, you want a puppy? They're like, yeah, but I can't afford a puppy. I'm like, here's a free puppy. And they're like, hell yeah. But then they don't realize they have to buy food and take them to the vet.
Dude, vet's like, why is there... Or SPCA's like, why are so many puppies coming in? And they're like, this rando dude is coming around giving people puppies, and then they don't realize what it takes, and they can't take care of them. Trying to find you turn into, this weird puppy criminal.
I love puppies.
Yo. Okay, straight up, we gotta get off this weird ass topic. I don't know what the heck is going on right now. Okay. Beyond Meat burgers. Tell me about it.
They are pretty tasty.
Have you had one?
Yeah.
Give us a review. For somebody who's never had one, doesn't know anything about it, give us the rundown.
This was a while ago. This was during engineering that I had it, when it first came out in Canada. So A&W was the first restaurant in Canada to get the Beyond Meat burger. It's totally plant-based, and it kind of tastes like meat, and it bleeds. It bleeds like meat.
Gang.
Right? When I got it, I don't know if it tasted good because it just tasted like a A&W burger because of all the salt and stuff they put on it. But it was softer than an actual meat patty, so it kind of fell apart. But it was still tasty. So now I'm kind of curious because now they started selling them in supermarkets in Canada.
Ooh, interesting.
So I'm like, kind of want to go try it and make it myself and see what it actually tastes like.
Without all their sauces and spices and whatever.
Just cook one up on the pan with some salt and pepper and just eat it.
Yeah, because I'm a skeptic. I've never had one, but I'm a skeptic. Because I've had other... Is it vegan or is it just vegetarian?
I think it's vegan.
Okay, I've had vegan products before, and they were like, it tastes just the same, and I can assure you it did not.
Yeah, I see people on YouTube like, tofu bacon, I can make this bacon, this tofu tastes like bacon. I'm like, haha, bacon you can't replicate.
No.
I really think that's the one thing that plant-based you can't get the same result.
These vegans, they made the mistake of not actually hiring people who aren't vegans to help with their product. So they've gone so long without it that they work on this and they work on this and they're like, it's just the same.
And then people are like, let me help you. And they're like, no.
Not. It's straight up not.
Yeah.
Especially I feel like, is that actually a thing, tofu bacon?
I watched the person make it. It's not something you can buy in the stores. It's something that you make yourself.
Okay, because I'm tofu's soft.
Right?
And not crunchy.
Apparently you press it, get all the liquid out of it, and then you marinate it in whatever bacon stuff that they make.
You wrap it in actual bacon.
Mm-hmm. And then you fry it up.
That sounds kind of weird.
And then he's like, look, it kind of looks like bacon. And then it just kind of droops down. And you're like, that is not bacon. Bacon does not droop like that.
Well, maybe if you like it. I like it a medium firm. I don't want it to crack when I bend it. But I also don't want it to
be raw.
Raw.
But he was just like, look, and he's flopping around. I was like, okay. He's like, it's so crispy, and he bites it, and he's like,
munch. And you're like, I don't know, jeez. You can hear. Can you imagine? He bites into it, and there's this clipping, obvious sample of crunch and crunch. And you're like, I don't know, Chief.
That seems questionable to me.
It'd be like straight up anti-vax logic right there.
Yeah. Did I send you a picture?
What'd they do this time?
Is a meme.
Dude, I occasionally look at the memes.
So it just says when anti-vax kids dish you, so you sneeze in his face. And then you have Yugi, Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Saying, no. I tack your life points directly.
Oh, no.
That made me laugh today.
I feel like it's less funny to me because I've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's still pretty funny.
Yeah.
Rip any anti-vax kids out there. It's like, yeah, it's deadly.
It sucks when the parents are anti-vax and then the kids have no choice. And then they go and get measles.
Here's straight up the thing. Like, I don't care what side of the fence you are on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, anti-vax, vax. Like, any issue. Like, if you're, like, strongly forcing your opinion on your kids. And, like, maybe when they're young, it's kind of hard. When they're, like, really young, I'm like, okay, you have to make decisions. And right or wrong, I think it's a parent's job to make decisions for their kids. So I'm like, okay. But I'm talking, like, 12, 13, 14. They can start making decisions for themselves. Mm-hmm. If you're still, like, strongly enforcing rules on a kid, I'm like, there's a certain point that, like, you have to just start making decisions for yourself and, like, making mistakes for yourself. And, like, I think that this could be partially from my childhood because, like, my parents were super good for it. They'd give me their opinion on things. Mm-hmm. And they were super good for it. But, like, they always came back to this idea of it's your call.
Mm.
And they'd rather just, like, let me know or, like, me let them know. So then if I go into convulsions and start dying, they'd be like, oh, it's probably because he was snorting grams of crack last night. 12-year-old me. Just kidding.
It's like, just kidding. It was Splenda.
That would actually probably hurt.
It would hurt probably very much.
Yo, I don't know Splenda. And this wasn't me, I swear. But I had a friend who snorted like a pixie stick.
Oh, no.
And he was like, that was just straight up a bad idea. And he
You
said
would
that hurt.
think so.
That would hurt. Have you ever seen, okay, like vaguely off topic, but sort of the same. Have you ever seen the dude who like took a bong and put like it was like either hot sauce or something like that in it and smoked it and like low-key died.
That's...
Like, I don't know if he actually had any like long-term medical issues based off of that, but like it did not look like he was having a good time.
Yeah. No, I don't think anyone would.
Guys like that. Okay. Now this is straight up something. Have you seen any of those guys like say Supreme Patty?
Mm-hmm.
Who they're like, here's a video, and then they just do stuff that straight up just harms them, but they get like hella views.
Yeah.
Like, I remember like there's this one that I was watching, and like Supreme Patty, he like straight up puts like, I think it was like Tabasco sauce in his eyes. And then in his next video, he's got like a flipping eye patch because he like actually injured himself, and like the doctor had to like give him this eye patch. I'm like, I understand like doing stuff that's like kind of extreme, like even the prank videos and stuff. Like I think a lot of them are pretty funny. Like I'm pro doing stupid things. But, like, if you're, like, hurting yourself...
That's idiotic.
I'm, like...
It's like those two girls... Like, when ghost peppers were a big fad,
Yeah.
Those two girls that ate them, and then they were like, oh, I can't breathe. And they went to the hospital.
Did they, like, need to go to... Or were they just panicking?
I don't know.
Because I don't know about the ghost pepper, but I know, like, the... You know, do you know what the Carolina Reaper is? Yeah. Like, it can be dangerous for you, especially like if you're kind of susceptible to stuff like this too. Like they put on the packaging. I know because the same kind of friends who might not be like the most thoughtful to their own care. They bought some, and it says on the packaging you either have to put it in with foods or don't swallow it because it's so strong it can damage like your stomach lining. And stuff. And I understand doing stuff for the clout, the green, but like, where's the line, man?
Right.
Maybe that's why I'll never blow up as an Instagram star, because I'm not willing to do whatever it takes.
Yeah, no.
Not going to be posting any saucy pics, not going to be posting any deadly pics.
Yeah.
Just me doing weird stuff.
I'll just be sitting on a chair with my thumbs up.
Is that
every
just going to be
picture.
all your photos on your Instagram feed?
Yeah, from now on, just me
From
sitting
now on,
in a
that's
chair.
all the
thumbs up.
Unwind the Unwind Instagram page is going to have. Maybe you know what, the website too.
Yeah.
Go over to www.unwindwithchrisandkenny.com and maybe every single photo with Kenny, we'll just have him with his thumb up.
Mm-hmm.
We should just go on and just Photoshop your thumb
In every
into
picture.
every photo, just your hand, like your hand with your arm, like put onto your body, and see if we can like make it passable.
Yes.
Have you you've seen the photos of like bad Photoshop jobs in like catalogs and stuff?
Oh yeah.
And you'll see like this like guy and this girl hugging, and then there'll be like a different ethnicity like arm just like like holding her stomach or something.
Yeah.
That's the funniest thing to me.
It's so funny.
Like
They're like, hey, can you do this? And then he's like, okay.
I
And,
don't think it should be as funny as it is, but I
It's so
lose my
good.
mind every time I see one of those.
Mhm.
Straight up. But what can you do? What can you do? If you want to see us Photoshop Kenny's arm into any photos, by all means let us know.
Yes.
If you message us on our Discord that you can find through our Patreon page, we will definitely make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as always, go check out our Patreon page. Merch still coming soon. Keep your eyes open for that.
Yeah.
More guests coming soon. We got a bunch of guests lined up. We're super excited for
So
you guys.
excited.
For this summer, there's going to be some big things coming. And as always, stay calm. This is our new awful
Stay calm.
outro. I was like, I said, as always, I was like, we don't ever say anything regular at the end of our episode.
I was like, this is new.
I know, I panicked, okay? I panicked.
Stay
should-
fresh. I'm loving it.
You sound like somebody's like sitting here with a gun pointed at your head. She's like, what's the McDonald's mascot name?
Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald's is like, what do you think about it? What do you think about it? And he's like, yo, but like straight up, maybe we should come up with something because we got this like dank intro. Yeah, that's a word now. Deal with
Nice.
it.
Stay dank.
No, we're definitely both way too sober 99% of the time to ever say that.
Yes. True.
Maybe we'll just revert Unwind to always just be about different types of weed.
Ooh.
What do you think about cannabis?
Cannabis.
Get out of here. Okay, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.